Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. We can only hope that it matches the hype. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams. Two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Boston College Eagles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get to this game going. The Bearcats will kick this deep to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Boston College Eagles offense has the football first here today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. And they'll use the ground game here. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Punt team ready to boot it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He'll call for the fair catch here. So Cincinnati's offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Running with purpose.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Got him, he's sacked.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching downfield. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Robinson. Pass not complete. They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's a good coverage there. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Rifles this football to the left. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here's the option play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Sorsby, bringing pressure. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You've got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Bearcats. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception. The offense now has great field position to start the drive.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
He's moving out of the pocket. Football comes out. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Boy, the offense has to feel incredibly fortunate that they are able to retain possession. Ball's on the ground. It ends up going out of bounds to give them another play and another opportunity in a game right now that they're trailing. They're looking for at very least a field goal and still can hope for a touchdown.
He's moving out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
14, Boston College, 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Here's the handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
He's going to hand this off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Caught behind the line. It's Harris. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. It's a run to the left. He's brought down out at the 46.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The pass rush closing in. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. To throw, it's Sorsby. On the run here, lets it go. And is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Boston College. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking deep here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Bearcats will bring their punt team onto the field.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
So here's the first play of the drive now. The beginning of the 41. To throw, it's Robinson. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. As we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. That's caught. It's Harris. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw yet again. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack.
Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
I don't know if people understand how hard. Against the deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Fights off a defender. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. Boston College lines up first and goal. And now the running back's got it again. And he'll be brought down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Catch made down inside the 20. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
Looks like the Bearcats are in the red zone now. The back's got it. Got space, looking to score. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Bearcats will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's going to take another shot right here. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Handing off on the draw play. And that will pick up the 1st down. They're spotted at 38.
Boy, Chris, you can't overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Robinson. Pressure is coming. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, I'll be honest, Chris, I'm really surprised he's trying to get outside like this to try to make a play. He's not the fastest at all. I think he was just desperate to try to come up with a play, and man, it did not work out. That is a significant loss for the offense.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 35 in punt formation to kick it away.
This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down here, time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close 1st half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. Got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make...
He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Head coach say, we'll try it again. They're 0 for 3 on previous 4th down attempts. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And now another deep ball here. Pass hauled in inside the 15.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the 1st down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to...
He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Bearcats. This offense really clicking.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after.
Kick is good. That ties the game.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 30 set to kick this one.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Looking to throw. It's Robinson. Defense is coming after him. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The touch strategy here. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Makes a quick catch.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Boston College now operating in the red zone. First down. Looking to throw the football. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab on the move. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And with that, they retake the lead. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here on 1st and 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's going to launch it deep again. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It was a foot race, and he won it. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And they knock through the PAT, so it's a 4-point game, 28-24.
That makes the score Cincinnati 28.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Gonna run it. It's Jones. Breaking free at the 35. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Robinson. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
Boston College will kick it off and start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Second down play coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. But a quick stop by the defense. He just chewed, so it's 3rd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Pass interference. Defense. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Bearcats begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackle made after a big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
And the Bearcats pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And now the run off the left tackle. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. looking for 6. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Trying to find some room. It's sharp. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Boston College, 24.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. On 1st down, it's play action. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Robinson. Running back grabs it on a screen. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Well, this is great execution here on their screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. And this pass is caught.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or 2 on the outside and get a big play.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points.
Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Everybody's going to celebrate this interception by this defensive back, and he made a great play jumping on it. But let's not forget why he was able to make that play. Quarterback got hit as he was releasing the ball. That's what put the ball up into the air and allowed them to come up with that interception for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Cincinnati, 42. Boston College, 24.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Now here's the toss play. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. The defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. Defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Looks like the Bearcats will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? On the run, it's Jones. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down. And a good find by the quarterback.
And here's the handoff. Fighting him off. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Dropping back, it's Robinson. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him, but it's a first down. This Boston College offense is quickly moving down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Catch made on the left side. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. BC has moved into the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Back to throw again. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Finds his man, has the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And they're trying to punch it in here. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Boston College, 31.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Takes the toss, heads to his right. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Same tailback, another carry. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Bearcats. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Boston College, 31.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Looks left and finds his target there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now it's second down here. Scanning the field. It's Robinson. Quick throw to his receiver. It's caught downfield. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds, work that clock.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line. whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
They'll try to run for the first down. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Toss play to the outside. And that run produces a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They'll try the right side on the toss. He shreds the tackle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns it around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with the field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Grab down the middle, it's Jones. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. First down play call, how aggressive will it be? And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle, it's Jones. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's got his man open downfield. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22. Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking downfield. It's Robinson. Caught quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Eagles. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. When the receiving team makes the recovery, the hands team does its job perfectly. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's a toss to the left side. Finding some room at the 25. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.